I've managed to avoid the airline queues, the jet lag and the expensive price tag. How? Here's a clue. G'day, Captain.
G'day.
I'm on a 7-day return cruise from Sydney to New Caledonia. If you want a holiday with no hassles but plenty to do, this is it. On board P&O Pacific Sky, a 4-star cruise liner that sails the South Pacific. The ship carries 1,500 passengers, but that doesn't mean you won't be looked after because there are 600 staff. That's roughly 1 for every 2.5 passengers. 1, 1.5, 2.5. That's me. Oh, thank you. With 600 cabins, the ship has a room for every taste and every budget. These 4-berth cabins are ideal for families and young singles, and just under $1,300 per person for a whole week. But if you're aiming for total luxury, this is the top-of-the-line balcony suite. You've got a king-size bed, a CD player for those romantic shipboard melodies, and your own private dressing room to prepare your finery for the captain's dinner. Plus, there's a really good-sized living area. It's very comfortable, with everything you could possibly want. A television with in-house movies, and of course, the bar. But we all know luxury costs. 7 days in the balcony suite will set you back $3,340 per person. If you start to feel cabin fever coming on, simple. Join any one of the more than 30 onboard activities. And if now's the time to kickstart a new, fitter you can hit the gym, take a soak in the spa, or even join an on-deck exercise class. Exercise is not only good for your fitness, but it's good for your hand-eye coordination and timing, and gets rid of all that tension. And mums and dads, this should help ease your tensions. The Kids Club takes care of the little sailors for you. Turtle Cove's for those aged 12 months to 5 years. And the Shark Shacks for 6 to 12-year-olds. After all, life aboard an ocean liner's not all go, 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 you know. Our 7-day cruise has 2 ports of call. The first, the stunning Isle of Pines. When Pacific Sky docks, one of the 8 island clans greets guests with a smile and a free taste of this. It's a dish called bunya. It's basically chicken or fish. I've got chicken here with yams and pumpkin and coconut milk, and the women wrap it in banana leaves and steam it for 2 hours over hot coals. And the result? It's really sweet and delicious. And don't forget dessert. The milk of these green coconuts is sweet and refreshing, and just $2 a nut. Speaking of refreshing, the water's 24 degrees. Perfect. And you can hire snorkeling gear from the ship for around $20. You'll get the whole day to do as you please. And while island time is, well, as slow as you make it, the night is still young. We've got great food, all-night nightclubs, so stick around, because I got tickets to some of the hottest spots on the high seas. Cruising's not just for holiday. There's no looking for a restaurant. There's no missing out on tickets to the great show. There's no queuing for the cool nightclub, because it's all here, right on board. It's all plain sailing, especially when it comes to dinner. There's 2 sittings, 6:30 and 8:30 p.m. And when you book, you decide when to eat. Every second night on board is a themed dinner. Tonight we have 5 courses Italiano, including this, which is one of my favourite dishes, pasta e fagioli. It's a really rich red bean soup. Buon appetito. As for the evening's entertainment, there's 9 bars and lounges to start with. And get this, drinks aren't at classy hotel prices. They'll cost you about the same as your local pub. Fancy a flutter? Pacific Sky has a casino too. as well as a show every night in the 600-seat theatre. Now, the young'uns don't miss out either. The Kids Club runs till midnight. I wish they had these when I was an 8-year-old. And when they are tucked up in bed, the ship has a night patrol which will check on your children once every half an hour to make sure they're asleep.
Night patrol.
Sleeping like babies. And mums and dads, that means you can slip into your party duds and hit the nightclub. The 7-night New Caledonia Cruise starts from $1,277 per person for a shared cabin of 4. For a limited time only, 10-day cruises are even cheaper. Prices start from $1,099 per person. Of all the